Ah, Mzansi, a president, deputy president, those form an engine of the country. If the engine of your car is smoking, it's not that of capacity that is required for the car to be on the road. You must know that you don't have a car. The same as the country. When the country have got weak, populistic, autocratic, easily waved, charlatan type of a president and a deputy president, that country will never get anywhere. That country will be like DRC. That country will be like these countries that I don't want to mention. I'm mentioning DRC because I get upset with DRC. DRC is very rich in mineral resources, but is the poorest country in Africa. So I'm mentioning that. I don't want to mention other countries because they're just normal to me, unlike DRC per se. People, I am ANC member and I've got a right to ventilate my views in as far as the government is being run and the parliamentarians are being elected or selected or appointed. It's very concerning to me because when you look at the organ of state comprises of, yeah, it's a taboo. People, people who cannot even express him or herself. I always listen at these parliamentarians, ministers, deputy ministers, when they talk. You can hear these people are not intellectually nurtured. They are politically nurtured. And even their politics is not pure politics. It's politics about South Africa, those who and who, I don't want to mention the names. They know much about so and so and so and so and so. That is not politics. Politics is to know international running modalities, organization, economics, politics, social, all the ministries. You have to have a knowledge of that. Financial, you have to know about what is it when you talk about monetary policy, fiscal policy, inflation, tax, all of those. You have to know about them when you are a politician. You have to know about the welfare of the people, that if you are a real social development minister, you don't have to see people, our kids roaming around in the street like it is right now, filthy, be heavily indulgent in nyaupe and other drugs. No, you don't have to. You have to be a nurtured and disciplined cadre. I'll tell you what, there are people who are vying to be president and vice president, and I can assure you none of them, I'm talking in 2025, there is none of them that I can see as a real leader. There is only one person that I can tell you he can make a very good president. Ntomisani Ntuli. That guy, they overlook at him. That guy is very intelligent. I heard him for the first time when he was still in the provincial government in KZ, and he's very intelligent. He's eloquent. He's got everything. And even if when you watch at him, he looks disciplined. I mean, looks can deprive a person, can actually misrepresent a person, but sometimes it does anyway. But the way I look at him, even the way he talks, he doesn't look like a charlatan. He doesn't look like a greedy person. He doesn't look like some of these guys. If you see a person be, violent and be negative and be, there are some people, I don't know how to describe them, but dogmatic. They are intransigent in their decisions. They are hostile. I think hostile is the right word, because they even use that hostility to their president. I hate a lot of people. Some of them, they are premiers. The way they talk, you can see that these people are fighting against the president because they are vying to become president, and that's how you campaign to become a president. Some of them, they want the DA to be dismembered, to be divorced in GNU, and except DA, which party can actually form a GNU? Because all these parties, I mean, these are just novice people who don't know anything, who are just greedy, irrelevant, even their arguments in parliament. I can tell you, there are people outside who are not involved in politics, who know politics, and who can run this country better than all those people who are there, who are always sleeping. And all what they do is just to be imposing veto ideas to the other parties or maybe the government. you know that is not how the country is run. You have to come together. You have to serve the interest of the people, not the interest of the party. That is why we see happening with the governing party, because it serves the interest of the people. When the people say we don't want DA, we don't want DA, we don't want DA. Why don't they want DA? DA is a neutralizer. There is no any other party that can form GNU better than DA. I can guarantee you can take all these people who don't know politics. Some of them, I don't know what they say that they know, man. You know what? Education is very important. A person who never went to school and say you want to be a politician, because school and actually nature, and it develops and it activates your thinking. That's why, you look at people who are accountants, who are engineers, who are doctors. I mean, those people, their thinking is very fast, because the subject that they were doing when they were still at school developed them. I don't say other people can't be wise enough. You can be successful, like for instance, and Tate Maponya and Tate Chabalala. Those were not educated people, but they were successful. There's a difference between success and good governing agent. In government, we don't need a person who can be easily successful. We need people who are flexible in thinking, who've got very fast thinking capacity. So, people, I can guarantee you choose any other person other than Ntumiseni Ntuli, your country is going to be in tatters. I can guarantee you're going to have another DRC. I can tell you right now. Tumisani Ntuli. He's not my friend. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. I just saw him on a TV talking, and I was intrigued by his ideas and what he was saying. So take my word. Tumisani Ntuli is that guy that we can associate or match with Comrade Chris Hani, Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, Kwame Nkrumah. Those are the kind of, this is the same league, I can guarantee. But there's a guy that, two of them that are vying to be president. Actually, there are three. Those people are useless. They're going to drain this country. They're thinking, I've never heard them talking anything that have got sense. All that they're doing, they're trying to campaign, the electioneering ideology, but all this in that they're doing is money wastage actually, and brain wastage, because when you are listening to a person talking junk, you drain your brains. So I think you heard me. Wake up, Mzansi, wake up, Africa, wake up. Thank you.